The Joe Rogan Experience.
Well, I'm optimistic because you're optimistic. When you tell me 3 to 5 years from now, we're possibly looking at some sort of a breakthrough where things start moving into the public eye, where people are really taking into consideration, like this is real technology that we should all start implementing on our, particularly on people that are older and ailing.
Well, right. I mean, at the moment, even though there are some things in clinical trials, we always have to remember that the most challenging areas are still at an early stage. So that's why and not only do they have to individually get, all the way through clinical trials so that they're safe, but also they have to be combined. Each of these things individually can be applied to the small subset of the population that happen to have, early onset diseases arising from maybe congenital acceleration of one particular type of damage, right? But then to be useful for people who don't have any congenital problems, who are aging at a normal rate, we've got to actually combine them all. And of course, that's bound to throw up unanticipated interactions. So that's why I put this time frame as far out as 17 years, and even then with only 50% probability, right? But the anticipation is the thing that's where the shit's going to really hit the fan, where there's going to be this enormous turbulence in society arising from the knowledge that this is coming. I,
for one, am very excited about living to be 500. I think I can get a lot of shit done. I learn about myself.
People. I think it makes no sense to think about what one's going to be doing in the distant future. People. There was one time I was on stage about, I'm going to say 5 or 6 years ago, and somebody from the audience for about the 1,000th time asked me, how long do you want to live? And I just lost it slightly, because sometimes I've heard questions just one more time too often, and so I said, look here, I've got a question for you. I said, right, what time do you want to go to the toilet next Sunday? And he looked at me like incredulity, and I said, yeah, you haven't the faintest idea why I asked you that question, do you? But it's exactly the same kind of question.
Yes.
You may have an opinion about what time you expect to go to the toilet next Sunday because of habit, but having an opinion about what time you want to go to the toilet is completely crazy,
so
because you're going to have better information on the topic nearer the time, and you're going to be able to act on that information. It's exactly the same.
And also the idea of how long you want to live is going to be irrelevant if they can repair disease and fix all these issues. It's just going to be the quality of life.
Precisely. I mean, having an idea of how long you want to live, even stating that the quality of life is going to be like a young adult, physically and mentally, it's crazy to have an opinion because it's going to be determined by other stuff.